Wow, look at that. Welcome back. Today we've got a new approach to treating your skin. It is a combination of radiofrequency and microneedling, and the results, as you can see, are fantastic. Dr. Deborah Manjoney is the owner of the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa, and she is here with more information on Scarlet, which is the newest procedure at the office, and she says the staff is lining up to try it. Good morning to you, doctor.
Good morning, Tiffany. So nice to see you.
Good to see you too. Is that true that the staff are just like they can't wait to get their face on this thing?
Well, it's very true because, we have had radiofrequency microneedling now for several years with different devices. And actually, the staff was a little bit skeptical about why I was bringing in a new one to possibly replace something that we already have that we like. And now everybody is seeing why, because there's virtually no downtime. You're pink that evening, and then by the next day, your skin looks fine. You can put makeup on. It works very well. It's easily applied. And so, in other words, the handpiece is easy for the staff to use, and the staff has seen changes already. And so when they see something, when they've had a treatment and they like it and it's easy, they're going to really be proponents.
Amazing. Okay. I've done microneedling, and I think it is truly one of the things that changed my skin for the better the most. I truly do. So I know that this is just stepping it up a notch. So go through some of the advantages, because if someone hasn't tried microneedling, they're going to say, well, what is it? How does it work? And why should I do it?
Sure. Well, microneedling is using a series of little needles with a battery-powered or electrical-powered handpiece that's going to deliver little micro punctures into the skin. And it's kind of a subclinical injury. When you go up to radiofrequency microneedling, not only are you using these little needles, but they are delivering heat in deep into the skin. And the way this one is different is each little needle is its own negative and positive pole of an electrode. And so it's very precise in how it's delivering the heat and in the type of injury it's delivering to the tissue down through the epidermis and into the dermis of the skin, the deeper layer of the skin. Very, very consistent, which is what's so different from other devices.
So do you feel it? Does it hurt?
We numb the skin up first. We give you some numbing medicine to put on about an hour to an hour and a half ahead of time. And there's also a cooler, and this is truly well tolerated. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It is not painful in any way.
So what do you treat with it? Because when I did my whole face when I microneedled, as you know, and I thought, like, just in general, the texture of my skin, the look of it, the collagen that eventually, kind of like perks out is like incredible. So, but I know that you can go even specific spots with this, right?
Yes, you can. Now, when you do regular microneedling, it is wonderful for younger skin. But as people get older, I really encourage them to consider using the radiofrequency with it, because you're going to get deeper, better stimulation of the collagen. And so somebody like you, Tiff, it's wonderful to do just plain microneedling, and we do that all the time. But when you add on the heat and the radiofrequency, you are really stimulating more in the way of regeneration of the skin. And so what you're going to see is an improvement in tone and texture. You're going to see some photoaging improvement. You're going to see tightening of the skin and even some lifting. So we vector, so we can kind of lift this area of the face or lift the forehead a little bit. And it really is, it works, and it's helpful, and it's great for those of us who are getting older.
Now, can you combine this with I thought you said last time we talked about this, because I know this is brand new, with Agnes, to do like the jowls and the chin and under eyes?
Right. When I use the Agnes to dissolve the fat under the eyes or in the jowls or in the submentum under the chin, we like to follow it with the Scarlet, because what that is going to do is help to tighten the skin where we're getting rid of the excess fat. And so you're not going to be relieved with sagging in those areas. You're actually going to have a lift at the same time.
Wow. Okay. So now here's the thing. When you do microneedling, it's also about some of the serums and the stuff you put on your skin. And I know you're offering this serum from Alastin. I love Alastin. I know you carry their line and they are stellar, but this one is like a huge add-on.
Well, the Alastin Nectar we are adding on to anybody who buys a package of these Scarlet treatments, package of 3 for the face and neck. They buy that in April, and they don't have to have it started in April. It can be April or May because we really are full on our schedule, pretty full. But they will get an Alastin Nectar for free, and that's worth $195. But in addition, at the end of the treatment, we will be applying Exosomes. And Exosomes are really the newest thing in cosmetic topical skincare. And what these are little packets that have been recovered from a line of cells that carry communication between one cell to another. So in other words, if there is an injury, these little exosomes stimulate your own RNA to bring in whatever you need to replace and repair those injuries. And so the exosomes really help to rejuvenate the skin and to have more rapid healing and just a more pronounced recovery and a more pronounced effect overall, because you'll really see a lot more rejuvenation.
Give me all those exosomes. I want them all.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us today, doctor. I mean, this is incredible, and I know you'll meet with people to determine if it's right for them. So great to see you.
Thank you very much, Tiffany. Great to see you too. And really, this is a treatment that can be used on any skin tone. So that's another real plus.
Love that. I seriously think people need to meet with you. So here's how you do it. You call the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa. They're going to give you a complimentary consultation to see if you're a candidate for Scarlet. That April special includes the value of a $345 for the Alastin Nectar and Exosomes. I want them all. Their number is 262-746-9088. Or for more information, go to their website. It's wimedispa.com.